Now let's talk about the women who think that they're gonna come in and be hot and beautiful, and they're gonna just con these old men out of their money. You know, I'm gonna come in and get the bag. I want you guys to understand one basic rule about older men. There are two types of older men, just like there are two types of younger men. They're the simps and they're the OGs. Those are players, those guys that know what the fuck is going on. Okay, they're young simps and old simps. Steve Harvey is an old simp. All right? That's why Margie right now is dragging him through the mud, because he thinks the sun shines out of her ass. He gives the worst information on dating ever. So what you get is you get these old simps who get screwed over by young girls.
If you're an old man with lots of money and you're overweight and this, that, and the other, but you're getting lots of girls, you're not getting girls. You're getting girls, you're getting investors, people who want to get money out of you. That's what you're getting. But money only attracts emotionally unavailable women. But looks, or even like character or charisma or comedy, all of these things actually attracts connection. So yes, money attracts women
Who think that, oh, I'm so happy to get this little young filly. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so happy. She throws a nice, good one on him and his head is blown and he thinks, oh, I'm just gonna just dish that money out so that she stays there. And these girls know she got one. She got a lick. That's what they call it, lick? I don't know these terms. I've heard that term thrown around. She got a simp. In Jamaica, we call it, he's a boops, right? He's hooked in. And this is the man that never had a lot of pee growing up. And finally, you know, he get a little bit of money and he can throw a little bit here and there. But that woman becomes a parasite. She will suck him dry. And I gotta warn you, gentlemen, against this. The problem with being older is that you know it's happening and you can't stop yourself. It's like being a crack addict. So if you want to identify if you're an older simp, check your bank balance. If it is going down significantly and most of the money is going to your woman and not your investments, you're a simp.
No, none. That carried me to this day, man. You can't say nothing about Elos Vera Harvey. She off limits, man. We ain't playing them games.
Right. Steve Harvey. The big relationship man talk got cheated on himself. A marriage that he thought was solid is soon to end. And what's crazier is the person that his wife was smashing behind his back is his freaking security bodyguard. On top of that, she's demanding as usual half of his hard-earned net worth for $200 million, they say. Steve Harvey came out to address the matter saying, as many of you know, I have recently discovered that my wife, soon-to-be ex-wife Marjorie Elaine Harvey, is having an affair with my personal security. I didn't want to think it was true, but I found out the hard way she's a dirty hoe, and I never want to see her again.
The other older man that you're going to come across, ladies, is the OG, the player. He was a player in his young days. He still know the game because the game doesn't change. The players do. That's it. So you ladies who think that you're going to get with that OG, that player from the past, and he's good, you got to be careful of this one because he now has a little bit of money in his older age, right? And he's going to reel you in a little bit. And he's going to make you think that you're in charge. But you're playing checkers while he's playing 3D chess.
I found out how many women he actually cheated on you with.
And there was nearly 100 women on there.
If he was sleeping with that many women, she knew about it. She still stayed. How can we even possibly feel bad for her? What clearly happened is that she knew everything he was doing. He just got too wild with it, couldn't control his side chicks, and started publicly embarrassing her. You know, most of those women were his fans who fell in love with what he's preaching, even though he was cheating on his wife with them. All that sisterhood, black girl magic, you go girl, black girls rock, all that stuff goes out the window when they see a man that they lust after. Believe it or not, there is a lot of women that desire to be a side chick. They get off the fact that a man is already taken. They find a man who's already taken especially if he's married, more attractive. Part of the reason is because if he's willing to marry a woman, provide and protect for her, then in a sick way, she feels like he would be willing to do the same for her.
That's the guy that will make you think you're winning, but he's winning for him. He's only playing for himself. That's the kind of guy that you almost feel like, I want to marry him. I want to get in deep with him. More than likely, he has more than one that he's playing with. He got a woman across town, but he makes you feel like a queen. And then there's a third guy. That's the guy that is the player, but he's finished with that game. Now he wants to treat you nice. He wants a fair exchange. That's the guy that's saying, listen, I'm willing to teach you about life. I'm willing to teach you how to do shit. I'm going to treat you well. I'm not going to only nourish your brain. I'm going to nourish you down there. I'm going to give you peace, tranquility, stability. Ladies, that's the man that you need to hang on to, because that's the guy that's going to take you into your later years much more well-rounded, with a brain that feels like, hey, I have lived. That's the guy that you need. That's the guy that every woman needs. But you have to understand, he expects a fair exchange. Because if he don't get it, you're out. That's the kind of guy that will just say, hey, you're finished. We're done. Don't play games with that guy. Because that guy has experience. He has intelligence, knowledge, wisdom. He has all of the things that will help you. That's the older guy that you need. Okay? So listen, I'm not going to make this long. Subscribe, guys. Like the video. Let me know your opinion. Now go out there, find yourself an older man. And of course, whenever in doubt, hey, ask an older man. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.